All right, howdy howdy. So I got my new truck, 24 GMC 3500 with a little service box. Out of town right, excuse me, out of town right now. So I figured I'd give her a washing. It's very beautiful here in Kansas right now. Actually, it sucks. So I'm gonna start it up here. I think I'm gonna go to the car wash and try to hose this thing off. It's had salt on it for like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, and it's driving me nuts. Was gonna do some wiring today, maybe I still will. It is extremely shitty out right now. It's been like gloomy and crappy all day. But anyway, run through the outside quick. I already have my toolboxes on. I gotta install one more. Again, I'm out of town for the week, so hopefully it's Saturday, Sunday. I can do some work this weekend because I'm not doing anything, and I'm 9 hours from home. Big thing is I like the LED lights. That's awesome. This is the Pro model. This is a 3500 Pro, GMC Pro. So I'm really happy about that. I do like that. Is definitely, I don't know how stock things are or what the scoop is there, but it came with LED lights, and I think I don't know if you get better ones or not. They're awesome at night already. Pro model, most basic model you can get. I'll tell you right now, this truck wasn't cheap. I guess that's just what they are. This was $85K out the door. Literally $85K out the door. 4-door Pro model with a 9-foot service, a basic service box from a dealer close to my home. Inside, we'll run through the inside quick. Doors, unlock, lock, mirror settings, you know, windows. I'll say right now, this is bullshit unless I don't know what I'm doing. The lower mirrors are fixed on these things. Unless you're 4 foot tall, the mirrors are pretty much useless. Why would you make a fixed lower mirror? I'm just gonna get that right out of the way, because that probably the worst feature. Mirrors fixed. Why would the lowers be fixed? I don't have a damn clue. But I've tried to move them. I don't know. No idea. Oh, this also is the diesel. 6.6 L5P. Oh yeah, back to stuff. I don't know what this trailer thing does. I don't know. If you can't back up a trailer, you shouldn't be towing a freaking trailer. High, low. Back cab light. I don't know why they always have these stupid features. They got more wasted space. The high-low of the illumination for the cluster and stuff. Sure, whatever. Parking, electronic parking. Upfitter switches. I really wish they'd do something like Ford did, but I guess it is more wires. You know, if you have something up top here. It's not bad. The only thing I'm not really looking forward to is running wires into the cab, because the upfitter wires are like above the brake pedal, I believe. That really doesn't make sense. Why would you have to run wires inside the cab? Do like Ford does. I don't know if they're the only ones, but you run the wires and all the upfitter stuff is under the hood. That makes sense. So I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on the upfitter switches. The way Ford's got theirs up high, awesome. Out of the way, it makes sense to me. I don't care if it's a little more wiring. All these trucks are nowadays. There's freaking electrical nightmares regardless, so whatever. The upfitter switches on the GMC or the Chevys are like down low to the left. The steering wheel completely obstructs them. You literally have to like crouch down a little bit and like find where you're pushing. If they would have just put upfitter switches, I don't know about the higher trim levels of the Chevys and GMCs. I have no idea. But if they would have put the upfitter switches like in the center console, where the center console is, unobstructed, way more user-friendly, way more simplified, that would be like just as good as the Fords. I have no idea why they did that. I have no idea. It drives me nuts. Them little things to me go a long, long way, and I use my upfitter switches like every day. And it is what it is, but Chevy, take notes, because that's damn silly that you didn't put them switches in an ergonomic, like friendly, user-friendly spot, like underneath the center console and stuff. So, no idea. Basic cluster, that's for sure. All we got here is cruise control stuff. I really wish they would do volume for $85,000. I would think you can frickin', yeah, this truck is like 60 something without the box, so whatever. But I mean, they're already running wires. Frickin' hook up some high and low for the volume. That's always a big thing for me. I already got my bullet point mount system in here. I love this system. It's awesome. It's heavy duty, it's rugged. The only downfall is if you're switching vehicles, you kind of have to buy a separate mount. It's like 50 bucks for the mount, whatever. Once you got all the other stuff, you're good to go. Touchscreen, still love the touchscreen. It's really basic, but you like barely touch it and it functions, it works. It's not like that digital one I had in that 23 Ford. That thing was like laggy and slow to, I get it, it's cold, warm up, blah, blah, blah. But this thing's responsive, I like it a lot. Home feature, whatever, you know. Basic exhaust brake built in, I do like that. Lane departure, nobody uses. Traction control, it's got a double setting. You hit it once and it does whatever, and you can hold it down for like totally turn off. I still don't understand that double like traction control thing, no idea. Features right away, I'll go through for you. Home button. Let's see, settings, the things you want to turn off right away. You can change your, I got military time going like normal. You really want to go to the vehicle settings. So rear seat reminder, turn off. Buckle up to drive. Now, this thing will not let you drive if you do not have your seatbelt buckled. There's a feature in here the dealerships aren't supposed to tell you, but I found it. Turn it off. Seat off. Climate air. This is where the high idle kicks in. You go to your climate and air quality, rapid heat, elevated idle on. Definitely keep that on for the winter time because it does help a lot. Collision detection. I turned everything off because I'm sick of sensors yelling at you while you're driving. Lighting. I did turn all the lighting off because this is one of those things where if you like push the unlock, let's say you're up in your room or something, and you push the unlock, the lights will stay illuminated outside of the truck, and I hate that. I don't want to draw more attention to myself than I need to, minus making YouTube videos. But turn all that off. Power lock doors, delay, turn off. Auto door unlock, I think is off. Remote, I don't have a remote start for this thing yet. I think I'm going to. It was like just under 400 bucks with the diesel. And they can configure it into your actual key fob. You don't have to have another one, so that's awesome. I'm probably going to do that shortly. Other than that, teen driver mode. Yeah, use a rubber. That's really it, though. You want to turn some stuff off. Again, it's really basic. The touchscreen's really responsive. I do like this touchscreen. It's not big. It's, you know, it's a basic model truck. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing much. OnStar and crap. I wish they would have had a sunglass holder case. I'm so used to that. I do like that. I bought these little these lights on Amazon, little rechargeable lights. I will say the cab lights are not very strong. You know, you can see it's daylight, so it doesn't work a lot, but it's just a little touch deal. It comes in a little 2-packer. I got this one back here too. Just freaking tap it, turns on. It like triples the illumination in here. Something basic, easy. Pull it off, charge it. It's on a little magnet system. Simple, stupid, awesome. This has a center seat. I would not say it's got a center console. Basic stuff. Flip it up. I didn't notice this until I was screwing around. Underneath the fold-up seat, you have another compartment, and it's actually lockable. See the little lock feature here? This comes with no carpet, so that's cool. Less to clean up, or easier to clean up. I got a bunch of crap back here because hopefully, like I said, this weekend I want to try and wire up my lights for the toolboxes. I have to wire up the strobe, and I got to wire up a secondary backup strobe light. That would be awesome. So I got a bunch of shit for that. We'll see. It's not, again, it's crappier than crap out right now in Kansas. So yeah, not much to it. That's a little rundown to the truck. Lots of room. I like the 4-door cabs these days. They are like spacious. You don't have to get some like mega cab thing. The actual like 4-door trucks these days are pretty adequate. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. 2024 GMC 3500 4-door 9-foot service box, or custom or regular service box. Sorry, not custom. With the 6.6 L5P. Shishi.
Well, let's go start the truck. I'll show you what it's like to start this thing without being plugged in. And it says it's about negative 36 out, negative 35 with the wind chill. Here we go. Oh, shit. Walk out to the truck. I'm at the hotel, so that's why, of course, I got to park way out yonder. Hit the button. I really need to get this thing plugged in. This is far too cold. All right, push the brake, push the button, let it do its thing, hold the brake in, just like that. So on this thing, you push the brake, you hit the button, it does its own like glow plug deal. Ooh, she sounds a little slow right now. Turn the heat up a little, a lot. We'll go one more. And then if I'm quiet enough, you should be able to hear it click into high idle. There it goes, if you heard that. So it's got the auto high idle feature. But yeah, that's what it's like to start this thing without being plugged in, and it's definitely negative 20 to negative 30 out, that's for sure. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna go back inside and cry. Well, the differential pressure sensor, DPF something or another, is bad. The part's on order, coming, hopefully it gets fixed, and we'll go from there. Last thing I need is to be broke down basically on the side of the road or detuned because of this exhaust issue in negative 30-degree weather. Because how happy would I be then? Get that fixed. Another problem that arising until I fix it. Second time I've filled up my truck now. It didn't happen as bad the first time I filled it up because the dealership, was going to be the third tank of fuel I literally second tank of fuel I put in this truck. The dealership filled this thing up for me last Friday. I filled it up before I came up to work, and I was just about to fill it up again. This is Tuesday morning now. It doesn't take fuel.
Well, I figured out why it wasn't taking fuel. I mean, part of the reason is because there's a lot of horizontal fill tube before it goes into the tank, and I got some pictures here shortly, you'll see. But I think I kind of figured it out. I think a big thing was the vent tube, I think, was kinked a little too much. And now I kind of got it fixed. Hopefully it stays that way. Otherwise, if it acts up again or gets worse, I'm just going to put a hole in through one of the toolboxes and move the fuel fill. It's really horse shit. And this is probably more for the upfitter guys who put the box on the chassis. But there's no way I'm the only guy in the world that has this problem. those of you who are upfitting trucks for people, whether you're a little guy like me or a $300,000-$400,000 service truck, $500,000 service truck, give a shit. Care just a little bit, because that little bit goes a long way. It's not hard to like double and triple check things. And I already noticed too on the DEF fuel hose, one of the DEF fuel hoses, right in between the cab and the chassis, or the bed, I can see a kink in the hose, and I can see where somebody tried to put a hose clamp to try and keep that kink from, or that hose from kinking. The trick is, like I did, you take a hose clamp and you squeeze where that crimp is, and it kind of rounds that hose back out, and it doesn't let it kink there. But I can see where somebody already tried to fix a problem, and I'm sorry, but that's horseshit. You must use different material, figure it out, do something, but it's not hard to give a shit. There's no way these things don't have some kind of quality control before they go out the door. My luck again, new truck special. The soda blew up inside the truck. Why do I get... What the fuck? Frick! Just one day, Jesus. Praise the Lord. Just one fucking day. Shit. In Spanish, that is shit. Well, that pretty much sums it up. Figured I'd give you a little rundown on the truck for those who want to see, what a new 24 GMC Pro model looks like. Some good and bad, obviously, as you saw. Some unfortunate luck, like I had. Of course, that soda couldn't have blown up in the other three directions, basically. It had to literally blow up on the entire center console stuff, like all the instruments. That's my luck, though. Whatever. We've got it cleaned up now, but anyway, thanks for staying tuned. I don't know what next video I'm going to have. I have no idea. I'd like to try and get some thermite welding for you guys, but we'll see. You all be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Work together, people. It's time to start being united. There is far too much crazy shit going on in the world. I feel like one of these days we're going to have to walk on Washington again, but this United States of America is far from united. Start working together. Teamwork is dream work. Fact. I love you. Be good. Peace.